Hello everyone, this is Dr. N.Senthil Madasamy, Associate Professor Computer Science Engineering. Great pleasure for me to welcome you all for this session. In this session, topic to be covered is second part of cellular network. At the end of Unit 5, the students will be able to comprehend steps involved in investigating mobile forensics with hash studies. At the end of the session, the students will be able to understand cellular network types, SIM card forensics and type of evidence under cellular network. In previous session, we have discussed the introduction about mobile forensics and base transfer station, mobile station under cellular network. In this session, we will learn about cellular network types, cellular network. In cellular network types, there are two types of cellular service carriers. A mobile network operator, MNO, owns and operates a cellular network. The following companies are MNOs: the Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint / Nextel, AT&T / Singular. The mobile virtual network operator, MVNO, does not own its own cellular network of a mobile network operator. For example, Virgin Mobile USA has its own cellular service but operates on a Sprint network. This means that two warrants may be needed for an investigation. One for a Sprint MNO and one for Virgin Mobile USA, the MVNO, to obtain the suspect records. The following companies are the MVNOs: Virgin Mobile USA, Net.io, Metro PCs, TrackPhone, Cricket, Symbol Mobile, Boost Mobile. Next, we will going to see about evolution of telecommunication technologies. The cellular telecommunication technologies include 2G, second generation, 3G, third generation, and 4G, fourth generation communications. It is important to note that the term cellular telephone network is not used here because 3G and 4G cellular networks also support mobile broadband internet services. Consumers utilizing these services can operate on cellular networks with either MiFi router or a plug and play USB device. My Wireless Fidelity MiFi is a portable wireless router seen in diagram that provides the internet access or up to 5 internet communicate via a cellular network. The 4G is the latest wireless telecommunication standard and support high-speed, large data transmission rates. 4G long-term evolution LTE advanced is a high mobility broadband communication that is suitable for use on trains or in other vehicles. Motorola Mobility, which was purchased by Google in 2011, holds the patent for this technology. 4G LTE was first implemented in Stockholm, Sweden. The International Telecommunication Union (ITU) is an agency of the United Nations that bodies the standards for information and communication technologies. The ITU is comprised of 193 members and more than 700 private sector and academic institutions. Time Division Multiple Access TDMA is a radio communication methodology that enables devices to communicate on same frequency by splitting digital signal slots or bursts. The bursts are data packets that are transmitted on the same frequency. 2G GSM networks use the TDMA method of communication. Global System for Mobile Communications (GSM) is an international standard for signal communication, which uses DDMA and frequency division duplex (FDD) communication methods. Thus, the GSM cellular telephones used first. GSM was created by the European Telecommunication Standard. 3GB is an audio-video file format found on mobile phones operating on 3G GSM cellular networks. This standard was developed by the third generation partnership projects. Third generation partnership project 3GPP is a project 3GPP is a collaboration of 6 telecommunication standards bodies and a large number of telecommunication corporations worldwide that provide telecommunication standards. The scope of their work includes the Global System for General Packet Radio Service (GPRS) and enhanced data rates for GSM evolution (EDGE). More information about 3GPP is available at www.3gpp.org. General Packet Radio Service (GPRS) is packet switching wireless communication found on 2G and 3G GSM networks. Enhanced data rates for GSM evolution (EDGE) is a high data transfer technology found on GSM networks. EDGE provides up to 3 times the data capacity of GPRS. The Universal Mobile Telecommunication System (UMTS) is a 3G cellular network standard that is based upon GSM and was developed by 3GPP. As previously noted, UMTS cell phones utilize a USIM smart card to identify the subscriber on a network. From a forensics perspective, USIM can store more files than SIM card. Communication across the network is via the wide WCDMA protocol. Next, the code division multiple access (CDMA) does not share the channels. It uses the multiplexing techniques. The multiplexing is where the multiple signals are transmitted simultaneously across the shared medium. The fiber optic is an example of shared medium that can use the multiplexing. CDMA 2000 is a 3G technology that uses the CDMA communication protocol. CDMA technology is a split spectrum used by the Verizon and is a wide bandwidth of transmitting data. This technology developed by Qualcomm nationwide cellular networks. 3GB is an audio-video file format found on the mobile phones operating on 3G CDMA cellular network. This standard was developed in Partnership Project 2, third generation Partnership Project 2, 3GPP2 is a partnership of North American and Asian 3G telecommunication companies that develop standards for the third generation mobile networks, including CDMA. For more information about work of the 3GPP2, the partner and its member, visit www.3gpp2.org. Integrated Digital Enhanced Network (IDEN) is a wireless technology developed by two-way radio capabilities with digital cell phone technology. IDEN is based on TDMA. Nextel introduced push-to-talk, which used IDEN in 1993 to enable the subscriber to use their cell phones like a walkie-talkie or two-way radio. When using the cell phone with the push-to-talk feature, cell towers are not used. IDEN is a proprietary protocol, unlike the cellular networks which use standard open protocols. SIM card forensics. Two primary functions of a SIM card are to identify the subscriber to a cellular network and to store data. We have already discussed the mechanism by which the IMSI on the SIM identifies a user on GSM or IDEN network. More important to the investigator is the SIM card storage and important evidence. A SIM is essentially a smart card that is comprised of a processor and memory. SIM hardware. The SIM cards have different form factors. Mini SIM is 25mm into 15mm and the micro SIM is 15mm into 12mm. There are all printed on the outside is a unique serial number called ICC ID. The serial interface is the area where the SIM card communicates with the handset, as in the diagram. The SIM file system. The electronically erasable programmable read-only memory EEPROM is where the hierarchical file system exists. The operating system, user authentication and encryption algorithms are found on SIM cards read-only memory ROM. There are three primary components of the file system. Master file system, dedicated files TF, which are basically directories. Elementary files EF, where the data field is held. The latter is where the investigator can retrieve the tremendous amount of subscriber information. Abbreviated dialing numbers ADN contains the contact names and numbers entered by the subscriber. On the SIM, these contacts are located in the folder EFADN, Forbidden Public Land Mobile Network. FBLMN refers to the cellular networks to which the subscriber attempted to connect but was not authorized to do so. This information can be found in FBLMN. This data can assist investigators who want to know where the suspect was located, even if he or she was unsuccessful in connecting the network. Last numbers dialed LND refers to the list of all outgoing calls made by the subscriber. The folder EFLND holds this information. EFCI contains the temporary mobile subscriber identity TMSI, which is assigned by the visitor locator register VLR. The TMSI represents the location where the mobile equipment was lost, shut down. The TMSI is 4 octets long, will make no sense to investigator. However, the investigator could contact the carrier for assistance with determining the location represented by the TMSI. The table provides the definition of the acronyms used in the SIM file system. Access to the SIM. Gaining access to the data on a SIM is challenging if SIM card has been PIN protected. A PIN on a SIM is usually 4 digits long but can be up to 8 digits. Investigator has 3 attempts to get the PIN correct before the SIM is locked. After that, the device prompts for PUK, PIN unlock key, or PUC, personal unlocking code. A investigator can request a PUC from a carrier. A personal unblocking code, PUC, is a code that is available from the carrier and allows a user to remove the PIN protection from the SIM card. SIM card clone. Similar to the cloning, an investigator often chose to clone a SIM card instead of examining the original SIM card. As a best practice, the SIM card clone should be used in the investigation in place of the original. Most cell phone forensics tools enable the investigator to clone a SIM card. The types of evidence. The range of evidence available from a cell phone is quite different from what can be occurred from a laptop or desktop. One of the primary differences is the existence of MMS messages. It's a text message communication service found on mobile devices. These text messages can be found in memory on a mobile handset or on a SIM card in the handset. The SMS messages are mostly saved on the handset, but when stored on the SIM card, they can be found in TF telecom file. An investigator can determine whether an SMS message has been read, deleted, or sent based on the status flag. The byte value changes based on the status of the message. Table identifies the values of the status flag and their meanings. When viewing the text message with the X editor, an unread SMS message begins with 11, a deleted message begins with 00, and so forth. Multimedia Messaging Service (MMS) is a messaging service found on most cell phones that allows the users to send multimedia content like audio, video, and images. Using a cell phone forensics tool, call this multimedia content out of the user's message. MMS can be retrieved from the SIM card or from a mobile device. In the summary, we learned about cellular network types, SIM card forensics, and type of evidence of cellular network. I hope you found this video is clear about the topic I lecture. Thank you and have a pleasant day.